Dear students, good morning. Welcome to home monitoring session of SD Vidya School. Today we will do chapter number 6, application of derivatives. Now in application of derivative, first we have introduction. In chapter 5, we have learned how to find the derivatives of composite function, inverse trigonometric function, implicit function, exponential functions, and logarithmic functions. Now, in this chapter, we will learn the derivative in various aspects. For example, basically we will do in this chapter the application part of derivative. And application is important in engineering, sciences, social sciences, and many more. Now, one more thing you kept to your mind, what is deleted in this syllabus, in this deleted syllabus of this chapter, a rate of change of bodies means exercise 6.1 and use of derivative in approximation exercise 6.4. Now increasing and decreasing function is our first topic. Increasing and decreasing functions. Increasing and decreasing functions. We will consider a function, let fx is equal to x square. We know that it is a quadratic function, so the graph will be parabolic. Let me calculate the value of fx by substituting various values of x. If you see, if we put minus 2, it will be minus 2 square 4, 3 by 2 9 by 4, minus 1 1, minus 1 by 2 1 by 4, 0 and 0. Substituting values here. Another set of, this is the left hand side values from the origin, and to the right hand side of the origin we have 0, half, 1 by 4, 0 0, half, 1 by 4, 1 1, 3 by 2 9 by 4, 2, we put 2, it is 4. So now from this observation, now from the graph, if you see the right hand side of the origin, we, as we move from left to right, the height of the graph increases and function is said to be increasing for x is greater than 0. Let me see the graph. If you see the graph from the right hand side of the function, right hand side of the graph, the value of function increases. Means if we put 0, it is 0. Right hand side, half 1 by 4, the value will be, value of this is increases, so this will be increasing function. And from the left hand side, of the origin, as we move from left to right, the height of graph is decreasing, the function is said to be decreasing. Now come to the definition part. Now first definition is, let I be an interval contained in the domain of real valued function, then f is said to be increasing if f of increasing, if x1 x2, these x1 and x2 both are integers and both are from R, the if x2 is greater than x1, then f of x2 is also greater than equal to f of x1. Now this case is increasing. अगर x2 x1 से बड़ा है तो f of x2 भी f of x1 से बड़ा है. This is increasing on R. Strictly में you don't have the sign of equality. Strictly the method is same. If x2 is greater than x1, then f of x2 is also greater than f of x1, where x1 and x2 both are belongs to I. Decreasing if x2 is greater than x1 and f of x1 is greater than equal to f of x2. sign will be reverse, so it will be decreasing. Then the fourth part is strictly decreasing. अगर x2 x1 से बड़ा है तो f of x1 भी f of x1 जो है वो f of x2 से बड़ा है, इक्वल टू साइन नहीं है, सो देयरफॉर इट इज स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग. इफ द ओनली डिक्रीजिंग देन वी हैव पुट साइन इक्वल टू हेयर ऑल्सो. Let we do one example. Let we do one example to understand this concept. We are given a function f of x 7x minus 3, and we have to show that this is strictly increasing on real numbers R. Let x1 and x2 belongs to R. We will suppose x2 is greater than x1. Multiply both sides by 7. 7x1 is less than 7x2, means 7x2 is also greater than 7x1. Subtracting 3, 7x1 minus 3, 7x2 minus 3, sign will remain same. Now this is our f of x1, this is f of x2, means we have taken x1 is less than x2, and we have proved that f of x1 is less than f of x2, so therefore the sign remains same. x2 बड़ा था x1 से, f of x2 बड़ा हो गया f of x1 से. So by the definition which we did, the function is strictly increasing because there is no sign of equality. Now the second method is to check the increasing and decreasing function. Let f be a continuous function on AB. This part you have actually, this part is Lagrange's mean value theorem part, and that is deleted from the syllabus in chapter 5. So let we do f is a continuous function in closed interval, derivable in open interval AB. Then f is strictly increasing in AB if f dash x is positive. मीन्स हमें फंक्शन दिया है, उस फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव निकाला, उस डेरिवेटिव को कह दिया कि ये पॉजिटिव है, तो स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग हो गया. अगर डेरिवेटिव जो है वो नेगेटिव है तो फंक्शन जो है वो स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग हो गया. और अगर f जो है वो कांस्टेंट फंक्शन है तो डेरिवेटिव ऑब्वियसली आपको पता है ज़ीरो होता है. एग्जाम्पल फॉर दिस, यू आर गिवन ए फंक्शन एक्स क्यूब माइनस 3x स्क्वेयर प्लस 4x, and we have to show that this is strictly increasing function on R. तो by the definition second definition is function दिया हुआ है, उसका डेरिवेटिव निकाला, 3x स्क्वेयर माइनस 6x प्लस 4. Now 4 is split 3 plus 1. Now taking 3 common, 3 is common, x square minus 2x plus 1, and this plus 1, it is x minus 1 whole square. So we know that 3 is positive, x minus 1 whole square, this is also positive, plus 1 is also positive, so f dash x is greater than 0. So what we have done, f dash x is greater than 0. So by our definition, if derivative of function is positive greater than 0, then the function is strictly increasing on R. Now we do some exercise question. Suppose you are given fx, first question you are given fx is 3x plus 17. सेम वैसे ही x1 x2 मान लो रियल है, x2 जो है वो मान लो x1 से बड़ा है, अगेन मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 एडिंग 17, ये बन गया f of x1, ये f of x2. मीन्स f of x1 जो है हमने लिया क्या था, x2 जो है वो x1 से बड़ा है, और f of x2 जो है वो भी f of x1 से बड़ा है, तो देयरफॉर इट इज़ इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. In second question you have to show that e raised to power 2x is strictly increasing on R. So fx is given exponential function is always positive, multiply by 2 or squaring this again will be positive, so f dash x is positive, so f of x is strictly increasing. Third question we are given fx is sin x, and we have to check it is increasing in 0 to pi by 2 and decreasing in pi by 2 to pi. Now fx is sin x, f dash x is cos x, f dash x is greater than 0, cos x is positive in first quadrant, so 0 to pi by 2 it is increasing, cos x is negative in second quadrant, so in second quadrant between pi by 2 to pi it is decreasing. Question number 6, we will do part C, We are given function fx is minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1. Calculate, find the derivative. After calculation, you will have, after factorizing of this, minus 6x plus 1 x plus 2. Now f dash x is positive. If it is positive, it means x must lie between minus 2 to minus 1. This is simple calculation. X lies between minus 2 to minus 1. So therefore, it is strictly increasing for minus 2 to minus 1. But the interval from minus infinity to 2 and minus 1 to plus infinity, in this interval, with their union, this interval, the function is decreasing function. Question number 9 is, you are given y is equal to 4 sin theta over 2 plus cos theta minus theta. Prove this is increasing in 0 to pi by 2. First calculate their derivative dy by d theta. This is simple u by v rule, minus 1 and calculation. After the calculation, you are having cos theta is 4 minus cos theta over 2 plus cos theta square. Now, theta between 0 to pi by 2, theta is between 0 to pi by 2, this is given. So cos theta must have value 0 to 1. So dy by dx must be greater than equal to 0 for 0 to 1. So y is strictly increasing function. Now the question number 10 is, y is equal to log of x. We have to prove that log of x, logarithmic function, is increasing on 0 to infinity. So dy by dx, y is log x, derivative of log x is 1 by x. Since x is between 0 to infinity, so f dash x is positive. This is f dash x. f dash x पॉजिटिव हो गया क्योंकि जीरो x जो है वो 0 to infinity मीन्स प्लस लेना है. अगर प्लस लेना है तो ये 1 by x जो है वो पॉजिटिव ही चलेगा. देयरफॉर log of x is strictly increasing function. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 11, देन द लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज fx x square minus x plus 1. We have to prove this neither increasing nor decreasing. Let we have its derivative f dash x 2x minus 1. Now for strictly increasing, f dash x is positive. It means 2x minus 1 is positive. So x is greater than half. Similarly for strictly decreasing, x is less than half. Now we cannot say f dash x is equal to 2x minus 1 in minus 1 and 1. Means in interval minus 1 and 1, it at value half. In this interval, half lies between minus 1 and 1. At half, it is increasing also, it is decreasing also. So in this interval, we can't say anything for f dash x. F dash x changes sign in minus 1 and 1. So therefore, it is neither increasing nor increasing in the interval minus 1 and 1. Thank you.